Well, hello, ladies. How are you? How's everyone this evening? Gonna give you a second to log in, and I'm trying to make sure that I can see it on Facebook. So, how are you all this evening? Anyone joining tonight? I know in Florida we have this storm coming, so depending on where you are, you may be preparing for the storm. And oh, no wonder I can't find it. I'm on the wrong page. There it is. There it is. All right. How's everyone this evening? Yay. Trying to get it. There we go. Right. How's everyone this evening? Haha, I hear my echo. Yay. So good evening, everyone. Good evening, ladies. Good evening. I have a great show planned tonight. There we go. There are the comments coming. All right. Have a great show planned tonight. Have a great topic. Funny topic. Have some great stories to share tonight. But hello again and welcome. Welcome to Reflections. Alexa, stop playing music. But have a great show. Have a great topic tonight talking about who do you call? Who do you call? You know, as ladies, we, oftentimes have friends that we can call on. We have maybe, you're fortunate you have that one friend you call on for everything. Or you may have a whole Rolodex of friends that you can call on when things occur in your life and you need to, you need that extra support. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. So I'm looking forward to it. But, while I'm waiting for people to join in, it was my birthday. Yes, it was a big one too. Major milestone, major. So I wanted to do something different this year. So I told my daughter, look, I want to go indoor rock climbing. I want to do the ropes obstacle course, and I want to do the challenge course, all indoors, padded ropes and all of that. So she was like, Mama, you sure this is what you want to do? I'm like, yep. So I made sure I did extra yoga Saturday morning. And, because I was going to be ready. I had a great breakfast. I was going to be ready. So when we arrived to the place, the last thing she said was, Mama, I don't mean any harm, but if you fall, I'm going to check and make sure you're okay, but I'm going to laugh. I'm like, whatever, girl, I'm not going to fall. So anyway, we went in there and we had such a ball. We played in all the arcades. It was in basically a family adult arcade facility. We went on, did all the things, and then we went through the challenge obstacle course. And, and I was a little nervous. It was a little shaky, but I made it. I was so excited. I had a ball. We got on the ropes. I, got strapped in, got in the harness and all that, climbed to the top. And whoo, child, that was too high for me. I held onto the pole the whole time. I was like, I'm not going. I can't do it. And I did not do it. So I came back down. I went out the chicken exit. I don't care. No shame in my game. And then I did the rock climbing, and that was fun until the very end. I got to a certain point. I said, I think I'm high enough. And my daughter she was like, come back down. So I was like, okay, let me come back down. And so I don't know what happened. Anyway, I ended up on the ground and we laughed. I was like a mermaid on the beach because I could not get up. It was hilarious. We had such a good time. But that was my birthday. And then, we were with family and, did barbecue. We had barbecue and chicken, all that good stuff, for the 4th of July. So it was a great time. And I have no regrets whatsoever. So with that, I want to bring up our topic for tonight. And again, our topic for tonight is who do you call? Who do you call? Many times we have, a Rolodex of friends that we can call on, that we like to talk to when we're going through things. And I know I'm looking down right now because I'm trying to find just a special just a special video that I wanted to share. And of course, I'm not finding it right now because the system doesn't want to play with me today, but that's okay because there we are. So, but that's what I want to talk about tonight. So, look, grab your cup. I have mine. I'm on vacation, so it's no telling what might be in my cup tonight. But grab your cup, grab your journal, because I have a great topic for us to talk about tonight. So, welcome again to Reflections. Again, this is not Dr. Naita. This is not Minister Naita. This is just Naita talking about the real issues in life and in our workplace. Well, hello and welcome back. Welcome back. So, tonight we're talking about who do you call? It is just as important to know who to call as it is having an option to call someone. So, it's so important that we call the right people for the right type of support that we are looking for. Too often, I find that, we have called on people who we know will be there, who may even have the best of intentions, but it's just not in them to provide that type of support that you need at that moment. So, I just think about, some of my friends and throughout life who I have called on in various times. And I know I shared, a couple weeks ago about my whole, part of my ordeal when going through the transition of my mom when she was terminally ill and then made her transition. And during that time, I was a young woman, very, very young, early 20s. And I didn't know exactly how to speak up for myself, how to fight insurance companies and how to, again, we were navigating a system that was brand new. My mother was one of the first heterosexual females diagnosed with full-blown AIDS. So we were navigating, we were charting new territories. I didn't know. My mama was sick. She was sick. So I'm trying to fight on her behalf. And oh my God, there were just so many days I would just beyond stress. All I could do was cry. And I had one friend that I would call on, and I knew that girl, she would say all the things that I wanted to say to the insurance companies, that I wanted to say to doctors. And she would just say it, and she would with no filter. And I would call my girl name is Dina. I would call Dina and she would be like, how's mama? How's mama? And then I'd tell her what was going on. And she'd be like, what the? She would just cuss. She'd use all the cuss words. Okay. Everything that I wanted to say at a given time, but I just didn't have it in me to say it. And it probably would not have been appropriate anyway. But I would just call her. She would just say whatever came to her mind. And I would just fall out laughing. And that was the break that I would need to help me get through Yet another day, another challenge. That was the support that I needed at that time. I also remember a time when I was going through a health crisis during my pregnancy with my daughter. And I wanted, there was a procedure that the doctor wanted to do. I just had a few more questions. I just needed a little bit of reassurance. Well, I brought a friend with me to comfort me, to be there for me. Little did I know at that time that she absolutely was against the procedure. Okay. So when we got into the doctor's office, instead of it being a 10 or 15 minutes, it became an hour-long debate between she and the doctor. And I was like, oh my God, what have I done? So I had good support, but I didn't have the right person in place. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes we can have people who mean the best, who mean well. They just don't provide that type of support that we need at that time, because I wanted the procedure. She didn't want it. Not for me. She just didn't like it. So she didn't want it. So it's just one of those things that you have to be mindful of. You have to be mindful of. And so when you look through your Rolodex of friends, and it may only be one person, it may be two people, it may be 10. But when you go through that list of people, who brings what? It is so important to know who brings what to your friendship table. Yes, ladies, who brings what to your friendship table? Because there are some who are just going to say what they need to say, and they are just there to make you laugh. Okay. I have a girlfriend who we have been the best of friends. She's one of my besties since my freshman year in college. And I don't care what it is she's going through. I don't care what I'm going through. When we get together, we're going to find something funny about that situation. I don't care what it is. I don't care, no matter how traumatic it is, how bad it is, how rough it is, how financially draining or mentally exhausting it is. We are going to find something to laugh about in that situation. That's my girl, Eartha. That is, oh my God, that is my girl. And we get together. We don't get to talk as much as we used to, but when we talk, sometimes when she pick up the phone or I answer the phone, we just start laughing. We don't even say hello. We just start laughing because we know it's going to be something funny. I have another girl, another one of my friends that if I'm wrong and I want to stay wrong, I call Trevita. I call my girl. If I'm wrong, I'm going to be wrong, and she got my back. She has my back. She's just that time. She's like, we just going to be wrong together. And that's what she brings to the table. She is just my ride or die, my ride or fly. That is my girl to the end. I have another one who, if I'm just venting and I don't know where I stand on the issue or something, she had no problem whatsoever. Say, girl, you tripping. Girl, shut up. You tripping. Gilda don't have any problem. Gilda has no problem with checking me. And we need friends like that in our corners who will not let you go out there acting a fool and being stupid. We need friends like that. And Gilda is that friend for me. Just have a wide selection. I have another friend who she's my confidant. She's even the one who gave me the idea for this topic tonight. Vicky will make me think I could fly. If I told her that, I wanted to fly, she just sees more in me than I ever see in myself. And she just builds me up and builds my confidence and gives me that strength that I need so that, I know I have somebody in my corner always cheering me on. So we have friends like that. We have friends that hopefully you have friends that if you get sick and you need some soup, Maggie will come. She gonna bring you something to eat. She gonna come. She gonna take care of you, and she gonna be sleep on the couch before you do. Because she's just that kind of friend. So yes, for my birthday, I'm shouting out my friends. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Because I understand the value and the role that my closest friends bring to the friendship table. So, and that's so important. So, I know this show is about career minded women. So, why is that important? Because you also have to understand who is on your team in the workplace. And I'm going to let that sit in for a minute. Who's really on your team? Because just because you guys work together doesn't mean they're on your team. Hello? I'll say that again. Just because you work together doesn't mean they're really on your team. You need to know who brings what to the table. You have a work team. Who brings what? What value does each of those people bring to the workplace? And how can you all work together to bring to capitalize on each other's strengths, fill in fill in our areas of improvement with someone else's strengths. How do you work together as a team? So that's whether these are your team members or whether you are the team lead and they're a part of your team. Who can you count on? Who's your go-to person on your team? Who's your ideas person? Because I throw out ideas all the time. Some of them stick, some of them get smashed to the ground. They just do. And here's the thing that kills me and be like, well, we've never done it like that. Well, you know what? It's never been July 8th, 2021 before either. So what? We've never done it like that. Let's try it. So, but who's your ideas person? Who is willing to step out and bring new ideas? Who's willing to be the watchman to say that this is a good idea? This is something we need to watch out for. Is everyone's voice being heard? As a leader in the workplace, you have to know who's on your team. And sometimes you have snakes on your team, but you know what? Snakes have value and purpose too. It really does. But it's up to you to identify what value this snake can bring, because that snake may be the very one to keep you on your P's and Q's. Hello? Yes, snakes have value too. Yes, they do. And like I said, they could be the very one to make sure you stay on top of your game. And that's all good. That's all good. Keep me on top of my game. So, because I will outthink you, I will outproduce you, I will out idea you, I will just outdo you. Okay. So it's all good. It's all good. But recognize who's on your team. Look around. Who's on your team? Not just those on your level, but even those who work under you, work above you. Recognize what are the strengths that each of them bring to the table. That's so very important that you understand and that you look at. So, again, I ask, in your personal life, who do you call? In various situations, when you need guidance, when you need support, who do you call? And again, it is so important that we're learning to call on the right people. Now, I talked about some of the things that my friends bring to the table, but I have to turn around and ask myself, what do I bring to the table? And I think for my friends, they know that I always, I'm loyal to the end, and so I bring loyalty. And once I'm your friend, hey, we there unless something really, really horrific happens. Once my friend, always my friend, And so I bring loyalty. In addition to that, I'm gonna be the one to tell you the truth. I'm gonna be like Gilda and be like, girl, you tripping. Okay, and for some, if we do wrong, then all right, we gonna have to just do this together. Not for everybody, but there are a couple, there are one or two that we just gonna be wrong together. It is what it is. Um, in addition to that, you have some friends who you can call on and they'll cry with you and they'll listen to you all night and they'll bring you some tissue and they'll let you cry on their shoulder. Unfortunately, I'm not that girl. Okay. You get one time, and that's the initial shock when something just, it just happened. And we can be shocked together. We can be angry together. We can be mad together, all of that. But I'm the one who's going to help you make a plan, how to fix this, and how to move forward. Then I'll check back with you and make sure that you're doing the things that you need to be doing. I'm that friend. I'm that friend. But you want a friend that you can cry about your boyfriend who y'all broke up for the up with for the 17th time. I'm not that girl. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. That's not me. That's not me. But something happens and you need to bust a move, you need to do something, you need to make a plan or something. I'm your girl. I'm your girl. I got your back. So knowing who your friends are, know who to call, but know what you bring to the table too. And then again, in the workplace, it's the very same. It's the very same. Know who's on your team, know what strengths they bring to the table, know where they're falling short, but know your strengths and where you fall short as well. And again, knowing the snakes, because there are snakes. And as women, we know there are snakes in the workplace. We know that. But I said it before, men can be snakes too. We know that. We already know that. But this isn't a show about men. This is a show about the ladies, because we know what it means to fight to smile our cup. So, with that, ladies, again, I'm on vacation, so we're going to be wrapping this up quickly. I just wanted to, share that with you. So, for you. But before we talk about the journal topic for the week, want to share with you some exciting news. My e-store is finally opening. Yes, it will open this week. Right now, you can go through Instagram or Facebook. You can connect with me to my e-store from there. But let me see if I can pull it up without, dropping the stream. But let's see. That's my new t-shirt. So I'll have it in color. Right now they're in black and white because these are the proofs. I'll show you the other one. And those are my new Fight to Smile t-shirts, because again, Fight to Smile is the brand, Reflections is the show, it's the live stream. So Fight to Smile, those are my shirts, my new shirts. I'm so excited. They are out. They're in black, white, and purple. We have our Fight to Smile cups. I may get the Reflections cups as well, but I haven't ordered any just yet. And again, I am thinking about the journals, but I need a couple people to let me know that they're interested in purchasing a journal before I start making all those purchases as well. But the t-shirts will be available this week, and you can start getting join the movement, the Fight to Smile campaign. Join the movement. It is for career-minded women who are determined to win, that despite the tears, the heartaches, and the struggles, we will lift our head high and we will continue to smile and we will continue to win. Fight to Smile. So, our journal topic for this week is, what do I bring to the table? Well, no, it's first, who do I call? Who do I call? Who do I call for various situations? So think about that for a few moments. Who do you call? And then what do I bring to the table? Because it can't be just one-sided that you take, 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 take. You also have to be the giver. So what do you bring to the table? So, ladies, that's my show for this evening. I appreciate you stopping by, hanging out with me as we reflect on things that go on in the workplace, and as we reflect on the things that help us keep our head held high. So remember, ladies, stand strong, stand on your truth, hold your head up, and despite the struggles, despite the challenges, you continue to smile. Good night, ladies.